Hey YouTube, happy Brew Wednesday 17. That's my dark ale. There it is. It's been bottled about a week and a half now. It's tasting really good. So I've been doing some brewing operations today. I'll let you have a quick look at this. Found a decent bottle. Oh look, there we are. Hold up to the light. That's my celebration wine that I made for my wife. Now that's the very first wine I've ever done that's just from scratch. All it is grape juice from the supermarket, along with some sugar and some yeast. That's all she wrote, baby. So it's come out a bit sweeter than I would have liked for a red wine. But at the end of the day, I'm really proud of it because it does taste good. It's not, I mean, it's sweet. It's a sweet red wine. It'd probably be more of a dessert wine, but it's still pretty good. It's 12.4% ABV. It's probably the densest liquid I've ever tried to ferment. It started out at 1136. I can't remember what the final gravity was. I think it went down about 100 points, but it's still relatively sweet. In hindsight, I probably reduced the amount of sugar that I put into it. I started out, I did 8 litres of red grape juice, along with 2 kilos of sugar, which is, in hindsight, a bit much. Probably reduce it to about 1.5 kilos, maybe. Yeah, just might give that a bash sometime. Anyway, for the moment, that's a really good result. And my wife was extremely chuffed with the results. So we've got a few bottles of that. Just corked it using my corker. Here it is, I'll show you. The corker. The corker! The corkinator! Oh yeah! So also today, by the way, I keep looking somewhere. I keep looking at the screen on my playbook instead of right there at the camera. So also what I'm doing today is I've got this stuff here, which I've called Twisted Tea, because I had a fruit tea that we got from a supermarket. It was granules of stuff, basically sugar with tea extract and some fruit flavouring. We had it in the cupboard for ages, and I decided one day, do you know what, we're going to make some drink out of that, because we're not drinking it as tea, we're going to make some booze. So I put the last 2 litres of red grape juice that I had into a 10 litre water container. I'll show you. Just whirl you around there. There you are. So I put the 2 litres of grape juice into that, along with a bag of that tea stuff and some sugar. And so I've got, it's actually fermented really dry. The starting gravity was 1066, the finishing gravity is 990, it's 10.1%. So I'm just about to siphon that into my secondary fermenter that I have sterilising out the back just now, and I'm going to put some fermentation stopper into it, metabisulfates, potassium sorbate. We're going to leave it to get, sort that out for a day or two, and then I'm going to need to flavour it somehow. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it. I've got some SodaStream concentrates, the cherry one I suppose I could use from my turbo yeast experiment, but I'm not sure that's the right flavour to be putting into this. I might get some raspberry syrup or something instead. So that's where I am just now with my homebrew processes, my homebrew shizzle, baby. Yeah. Oh, also, I put my Merlot wine kit on, did that last Thursday. So by the time you watch this, because I'm doing this on Monday night, just to make sure that I've got it done and I'll get it uploaded, But by the time you watch this, it should be almost finished fermentation. I'm looking for a target final gravity. I'm not entirely sure about the final gravity of maybe about 996. That should give me 12.4% on the red wine. I short brewed it, as I always do, to 20 litres instead of 22.7 or 23. 4 kilos of sugar into a Brew Buddy Merlot wine kit. There she is, the Merlot. Look, something my wife commented on. It's ideal for barbecues with an apostrophe. It's incorrect grammar. She wanted to write to the manufacturer and tell them. I'm not that bothered, really. Oh. Well, I suppose there was one other thing that I wanted to cover, that I wanted to mention in this homebrew video. Homebrew Wednesday video. 17 again, by the way. Here's the dark ale. It's come out at, if I remember rightly, it's at like 4.9%. And if you watch that video, that's the one that I did dark crystal malt addition to, a hops addition to, in the form of dry hopped Cascade tea bag, and also I think it was 500 grams of molasses sugar as well. And it's come out really nice. I think it could do with more conditioning. It's quite young at the minute, but it's pretty tasty. And I've called it Rowdy Rottweiler after my Rottweiler dog. And I went to beerlabelizer.com if you've ever been there, and I had a quick beer label with a picture of my girl Kim, my Rottweiler, on the front. It looks really good. And something else that was wanting to cover in this video was, what's the deal with all these malt liquor videos? How many malt liquor videos are there on YouTube at the minute? I'm watching these guys on YouTube and they're all standing saying malt liquor and tapping a bottle of malt liquor. Malt liquor. And then telling you what the malt liquor is before they drink more of the malt liquor. Am I missing something here? Is this entertainment, guys? Is this entertainment? All these people have thousands of subscribers and thousands of views to their channel, and all they're doing is drinking malt liquor? Should I be drinking malt liquor here? Anyway, I'm going to have to siphon off this twisted tea and worry about what I'm going to shove into it for flavouring. Better get that done. So, happy Homebrew Wednesday. See you later.